Hey everybody, welcome back to my weekly ALDI haul. Thanks for popping in. As you can see, it's a fairly large haul, lots of vegetables again. So let's just jump right into this. Alright, first we've got here some Dole iceberg lettuce. Now that is for the big dog's mom, one of her two requests this week, which is pretty small for her, but that's okay. We've got the iceberg lettuce. Then we have here green leaf lettuce. Now, the main purpose of this lettuce is I am going to use it as part of my Taiwanese pork belly dish. According to the recipe, you blanch the green leaf lettuce, and that serves as your green vegetable for your dinner. And then right over here next to it is our usual flat leaf spinach, which, as I always mention, comes in handy for a lot of things. Then we have here 2 heads of Dole cauliflower. Now last week I only bought one and I air fried it, the florets in with some olive oil. I believe it was garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and paprika. And it was amazingly good. So it was so good. We're going to do that again this week. And one head didn't seem to be quite enough for the two of us, so we have 2 heads of lettuce we're going to air fry cauliflower that we're going to air fry at the same time. Okay, then here we've got 2 English cucumbers. These, of course, are for our pickled cucumber. The big dog just can't seem to get enough of it, so I just make a fresh batch every week. It's very easy and it is very delicious. Okay, then we have here just our usual sweet red peppers. This time we've got 2 reds and 1 yellow. Okay, then I have here some guacamole classic singles. Now these mini cups will be part of our burrito dish I plan to make this week because I had leftover burrito tortillas from last week. So instead of having them go to waste, I decided we're going to have burritos, but this time not Korean bulgogi ones, but the usual kind of Mexican type burrito. So we've got some classic guacamole to go on there, and we're not going to need all 6 cups for the dish, so this would be something that the big dog can snack on. But in addition to the guacamole, I bought here some fresh pico de gallo. This one from ALDI is really, really good. So we love this on our burritos, and that's what we got. Okay, then I have here some sliced white mushrooms. The big dog had mentioned that he loved the creamy mushroom sauce that I made on the sous vide pork chops this week. So I might just make more of that cream of mushroom soup slash sauce. But we do have some pork chops frozen, so I could always just sous vide another couple pork chops for him if he really wants. Okay, then we've got here some fresh cilantro. Now this will obviously be used for our burritos, but also the other dish I plan to make with these fresh Hass avocados here. These are 75 cents. They weren't on sale, but they're hard as a rock, which is perfect because I'm not planning to make this dish until later in the week. So it gives them several days to get nice and ripe. But what I plan to make is an instant pot dish called avocado chicken. So it calls for some fresh avocados and cilantro, and then of course this can goes great with the burritos. Okay, back here I've got some green beans. Of course these were on sale because of the holiday coming up, but I don't plan to make a green bean casserole or anything. It's just going to serve as one of our sides for a meal. I could either stir fry it, probably stir fry or saute it. I don't know about air frying it. So this is just something we needed, side dish vegetable. So I just bought them because they look really, really good. Okay, then I have here the Mandy's. They were on sale again this week, so it was just easier to grab those. I'm almost done with the pears from last week. They were okay. They were real hard in the beginning, and then they ripened up. But I just think that these taste better, and they were on sale. So plus. Okay, then we have here the Pueblo Lindo brand of the yellow rice, Spanish style. This is going to be for our burritos. Because it's such a big tortilla, I thought instead of using plain white rice like we did last week for the Korean burritos, we can use the Spanish rice. So we'll have a little bit of that. We'll have some of the pico de gallo and guacamole, and I'm going to cut up peppers and onions and lettuce. So, the green leaf lettuce I showed you earlier. So we're going to have nice big fat burritos. Okay, now here we have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Despite all the holiday craziness and COVID-19 craziness, by the way, it was not that busy at ALDI. I mean, it was busy, but no worse than I've seen it before. There are some capacity limits, but they didn't seem to be enforcing it, nor did they seem to really need it at this point, at least when I went. But anyways, the chicken is still $2.49 for boneless, skinless. This is going to be for the avocado chicken dish. And then I have here some 80% lean ground beef. Now, of course, I could get the 90% or even I think they had 96%, but this one's a little cheaper and I usually just pour off the grease anyway. So I thought I'll save myself $1 per pound and just pour it off. But this is going to be for those burritos. And now I learned a hard lesson last week when I only cooked, I believe it was about half of one of these. I usually buy this, split it in half and freeze it. But we pretty much didn't have enough for a second meal. Usually I like to cook one meal and have it last for 2 full days. So this time for the burritos, I'm just going to cook this whole thing. So I have a lot of extra taco meat to go in our burritos. Okay, then we have here some spices. Now, off the bat, this stone mill ground nutmeg is not for me. This is for the big dog's mom. I do believe she's making some sweet potato pie. So that's for her. But for us, I have here the stone mill garlic powder, stone mill onion powder, and the lemon pepper. Now, I had some lemon pepper in my pantry, but I think it clumped up and it was just kind of nasty. I think it was bad. So I threw it out and I thought this would make something good topping on some of our air fried vegetables we've been doing. So I bought this. And as for the garlic and onion powder, we've been cooking so many vegetables and we use this that we're starting to get low. Okay, then back here we have our usual half and half for the coffee, but also when I make the creamy mushroom sauce, it calls for either heavy cream or half and half, and I prefer half and half. Then I have here some medium raw peeled shrimp. These are deveined with the tail off and peeled. So once again, easy peasy. I don't really plan to make anything with it, but we do love our garlic shrimp, and we ate up all the shrimp last week. So since it's frozen, it can keep. So I thought I'll throw it in the freezer, and if we have the urge for some garlic shrimp, well, we got it. We don't have to go to the store. Okay, then I have here some parchment paper. This just, comes in handy for baking or when you're cooking. You don't always have to use tin foil. So I used up a whole lot last week or the week before when I made our packet chicken, because you wrap it up in parchment paper and that's how you cook it to keep all the juices together. So this is just extra. Okay, now you see here we've got 2 boxes of Baker's Treat mini apple pies. We tried these last week, or I should say Big Dog tried them last week, and he loves them. So I had to go to the store in the middle of the week, and as you can see, even though it's only been like 2 days since I went, he's about half gone with this box. So he absolutely loves these apple pies. So big thumbs up from the Big Dog. If you like these breakfast apple pies, go ahead and get them. Now, another big thumbs up from the Big Dog is this very unusual, genuine Faygo delicious cola I bought last week. I spoke to one of the ALDI employees, and she said that their warehouse is actually just out of soda, so this is what they have. Now, this is a bit more expensive than the Summit soda, but you have to buy what you can get. And he actually really, really likes his soda. He says it's better than the Summit, although the Summit is fine because, like I mentioned, he is not picky about his drinks. So we just got another 12 pack because he is going through it like a wildfire. And then I have here some Boulder extra paper towels. This is 6 rolls. Now, I'm not buying this because I'm stockpiling, even though they only had a limit of one. It's more that I tend to use paper towels when I wipe things down, and we also use it for napkins. So it just comes in handy, and I thought it was there. I'm going to buy it, and, just in case people do go nuts for it. Okay, last but not least, I have here some only at ALDI Fantasy Pals. So you get 3 Squishmallow plush toys and a board book. So this would be part of a Christmas gift for the big dog's grandchildren. They're still babies, so they like stuffed animals. These are small, little fit in their hands, and they look like they'd be really squishy. I mean, you can't tell because it's got this plastic on it. But they're adorable. They've got a blue dragon, a little fairy, and I guess it's a unicorn, a pink unicorn. So it'll be good for both kids, even though one's a boy, one's a girl. They can share these. And then they've got this fantastic game of hide and seek board book. And it's got all the characters because it's got that blue dragon, this purple fairy, and the pink unicorn. So we haven't bought everything for their Christmas gift. We usually just buy it online and send it to them or have them pick it up at the store because it's just easier that way. But we do have a few handmade items for their parents, so this will be part of the box that we send them. In fact, we just sent them a care package yesterday, so they'll be getting another box in less than a month, in a couple weeks. All right, so this is my whole haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have anything to say about these foods, if you tried the Faygo soda or the apple pies. And I hope all of you stay safe, and I will see you next time. Thanks and bye.